Well, hello everybody. I'm going to do a quick review on this 52 pocket bucket organizer I picked up from Harbor Freight. This is item number 94868 for reference. These retail for $9.99. I applied a 20% off coupon, so I picked this up for $7.99 plus tax out the door. Not a bad price. This is not the one I wanted to get. I had done a review on a Husky bucket jockey some time back. I really like that product. Fit the bucket like a glove, plenty of pockets inside and out, and I believe it was a little bit less money. But they'd since changed it to more of a universal style, so there's not as many pockets. The pockets are a lot bigger. Not real good on organizing tools. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a go. Like I said, it's 52 pockets. You know, the construction seems okay on it. Nothing really to note in the negative right off the bat. You know, they are reinforced here and there at the tops of all the pockets. The pockets appear to be a little shallow on it, especially where you might put screwdrivers and whatnot. You may need to cut the bottom out and let the screwdriver go down in there further. There are not very many pockets on the inside. Kind of difficult to see, but they're just lined around here towards the bottom of the inside. There is no spot to put a drill, unless maybe you can get one to stay in one of these larger pockets. There is a place where you can hang rolls of tape, or I guess maybe you could use this as a place to put a hammer. There's one other D-ring right here that you could use it for something. And here's a quick shot of the other side. So let's get this put in a bucket and we'll move on from there. Alright, well I've got it installed in a bucket, and as a matter of fact I tried two different buckets because it didn't fit either one of them very well. You can see all this extra material here where it's just folded back onto itself. It's a little large for the 5-gallon bucket. Now the bucket jockey that I have and like so much, the original version of it, it actually fits the buckets like a glove. It's actually a little difficult to get on, but in my opinion that's a benefit. This may have a tendency, if you get a lot of weight around the outsides, to want to walk itself down, but only time will tell. Alright, well I've thrown a lot of my plumbing related items into the middle of the bucket. It doesn't really look too organized, but it really is compared to what I started with without it. I do have a few things on the outside that I'll show, but I've nowhere near reached the capacity on this and probably never will. When I need crossover tools like pliers, screwdrivers, things like that, I may throw them in this outside pouches and then take them to do whatever my task at hand might be. Alright, this is just a quick shot of some of the items I've put in around the outside. Just torch heads and disposal wrenches and wire brushes and things like that. I'm going to use this to hold my emery cloth and Teflon tape and whatever else I want to put on there. Now there are some deeper pockets in here. I didn't really look too difficult. Right here 1 and 2 are actually pretty deep, so it would hold a long screwdriver like this quite nicely. But when you get over here, like I said, they're quite shallow. So if you want to put in a screwdriver, it's shallow and loose for that matter. What you might consider doing is ripping through the seaming down here and let that go down in there far enough. And they are kind of large for like screwdrivers and whatnot. There are 4 on each side of the longer, deeper pockets, and then all the ones through here are the shallower ones. And these, you can fit in whatever you might like. I really don't have anything on this side, but there is a spot here where you could maybe fit some smaller screwdrivers or maybe some bits or things like that. It does have flexibility depending on what you want to use it for. This is just my application. Do I think it's worth the money? Yes. Do I think they should or could improve upon it? Absolutely. I really did like that original bucket jockey, like I'd mentioned, and I've actually outlined that in another video somewhere, and hope they bring them back, because I will be buying more of those for sure. But the long haul will regulate whether or not this thing is durable enough. But as far as I can tell right now, it seems like it's going to do the job, especially for me. Thanks for watching, guys, and good luck.